The holidays can bring so much joy, but they can also be very stressful, kind of like retirement. You know, something we all dream about and look forward to, but can be pretty stressful if we're not prepared for it. Well, let's build a more holly jolly retirement, right? Gary Mattson and Laurel Stewart, the father-daughter team at Mattson Financial Services, they're a firm that's been helping people retire successfully right here in West Michigan for decades. You can catch them on their popular radio show as well, Money Mentors. Gary, Laurel, I love this time of year. Welcome back, guys.
Jolly time, like you said. Thanks for having us.
I was going to ask if you're big holiday people, but it kind of looks like Santa Claus sitting over there.
The holliest.
If I put my green coat on and walk the mall, I got little kids coming up and talking to me, very friendly.
I believe it.
Yeah.
You got the look. But also, this time of year, as I mentioned, super stressful. I mean, it's so much going on with family and holidays and events. And, of course, I'm going to retire soon, too.
Right.
So what are people who are nearing retirement stressing about this time of year?
I think it's really unusual this year that it's more hypersensitive.
Okay.
What I mean by that is that there's so many things that are on our plate out there looking at should we be worried about, you know, the government funding, the Middle East war, double-digit, interest rates. And so people are kind of being what I call froze out of common sense. In other words, there's some things that we're doing for our clients because they're already involved with us and we're putting them in a position that they can make money even though there's some stagnation in the markets, stagnant areas. And so we're able to move through that for our clients because we see that, we know it's there, and we can put them in a great position, 2-3 years and great retirement income going, and then not have to worry about the downside as much. So it's really about repositioning themselves so they don't have to listen to the stagnation, the noise out there. Don't be hypersensitive. Just look, this is going to change.
Yeah,
and
Laurel,
it is.
Are you seeing that too, Laurel? Hypersensitivity. People, with everything that's going on in the world, they just don't know what to do.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's where it's so important to make sure you're working with a trusted firm, and advisors, whoever that is, to make sure you're comfortable. A lot of times we'll see one of the spouses come in and they're the ones who usually deal with the finances, and the other one's like, okay, I'm here, but I'm literally only just here. I'm not that engaged. And we take that as an opportunity. We love it to say, that's okay, we understand. However, we want you here to be with us to just make sure you have a sounding board. And in the sense that if something happens to your spouse who does handle all of that, you can feel confident to know that I have a team that's backing me and I can ask them anything. And that's what we encourage our clients to do. It's not just, retirement related questions, but it's still financial, but maybe there's a new car that they're looking forward to, or, something happening with their roof, things like that. Whatever it is, they just give us calls and we can filter through different options for them to make sure they're making the best decisions possible.
I'm making a list, and you can check it twice.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Right? Of all the things that I'm worried about and the questions that we have, you kind of can write all of those down. And we talk a lot about this enhanced plan. What does that process look like, the planning part of it? What if someone's coming in for the first time, they're making this phone call today, how does it all start?
Yeah, so this is a lot of fun for us because we're going to send you a checklist and say, here are a bunch of items to bring in with you. Bring in a shoebox, totally fine. Some people, the engineers out there will bring a big spreadsheet too. So we've seen them, yep. And what we're going to do is we're going to comb through that and just talk about, okay, Todd, what are your dreams, your goals, your desires? Do you want to stay in your home? What if your spouse passes? Does that change things? So we're going to really get to know and kind of flush out some different ideas that perhaps you and your spouse or whomever, or if it's just yourself, that you haven't thought about before, And we're going to work through that plan. And then step 2, we're going to get back together, have you in, and go over the full-blown plan. And that's where our team of advisors really work behind the scenes on that to make sure the income that you want and need, we're going to create through what you've saved so far, or maybe there's some areas that we can help you with and give some recommendations along the way.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's always about not what you're doing, it's what you're not doing and you don't know. And that's the piece that we're really going to show you, and they have develop that so you can have that full rounded plan so you can have that stress-free retirement.
What do you think, if you were to narrow it down and say this is the most important part of a retirement plan, what would that be? 1, 2, 3. Income flow? Income flow. That's what you're going with. Yeah. Income. That's it.
That's it. Retirement's all about income.
Okay, so not so much the number that I've got saved up, but how that money is going to give me income in retirement.
Yeah, and if you look at it, if you're paying too much in advisor fees or too much in taxes, or you're not making enough in your portfolio and you're seeing that up and down, that's going to affect that. And what it's about for retirement is not day 1 or day 10 or 10 years. It's the whole time income flow. If I don't have to worry about that, guess what? I don't have too much to worry about in retirement.
Holly
do I?
jolly Christmas.
Right.
There you go.
Holly jolly retirement.
Just like while you're
Exactly.
working, you know you have this paycheck coming in, right? And you need that stability while you're in retirement. We'll take care of the details of the tax and everything else and educate you, but if you have the money you need to do what you want, that's what we're after.
You know what my favorite part of what you just said was?
What's that?
We'll take care of the details. I
Yeah.
love that. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. We've got a great team. So we know it's stressful enough and with the holiday season. So whatever we can do to, take some of that off and alleviate that, that's what we're here for.
And you can do that with this great deal that you're going to offer some of our viewers right now, right?
Yes. So if you're one of the first 5 callers, if you're getting ready to retire or already retired, you can see our number there, 800-536-8907. Give us a call and we'll find a time for you to meet with one of our advisors on our team to start this process. A little bit on you in the beginning, but we'll take it the rest of the
Yeah,
way.
we'll bring in the stuff and then let you guys take it over.
Exactly.
Here are the details. I'll just give you the number. This is how much I want. right?
Exactly.
So that can happen. And there is, I already mentioned, there's this number right there on your screen. Laurel said so, and it appeared. A retirement plan just for you. You want to get to and through that retirement you deserve. Now is the time to take advantage of that special deal. They want to sit down with you, Gary, Laurel, the rest of the team, to personally customize an enhanced retirement plan just for you. A comprehensive plan that includes a look at your investments, your income sources, your taxes, everything you need to get to and through that retirement you deserve. Reserve one of those spots now. Call 1-800-536-8907. That's 1-800-536-8907.